The waves keep pulling me far away from who you are, away from who I was. I search for anything to hold, but everything feels cold. Nothing steady left for me. Love was once my guide, now oceans rise inside, drowning what remains. Drifting without anchor in this sea, lost between what's gone and me. Your love was land I never kept, a place my heart still wept. Drifting without anchor tonight, no compass, no guiding light. I float in waters deep and dark, reaching for a vanished wave crash louder than your goodbye. Tide showing where we used to lie. You were the shore I held so tight. Now you're gone beyond my sight. I'm swimming through regrets undone, chasing shadows of the sun. If I ever find my ground, let it be somewhere I am found. If I ever find my You left before the ending, a story still pretending to be whole without your voice. Your footsteps faded slow, as if you didn't know you were breaking more than love. And now the chapters feel undone, missing warmth, missing sun, missing everything you were. Goodbye came early, too soon for me. does love start at all? Goodbye came early, too soon for me. Before we learned who we could be, you cut the thread without a sound and left my world falling the distance first, a quiet, gentle burst of something slipping underneath. You stopped holding on as strong. Something felt simply wrong, a truth too soft to see. We kissed like strangers then, trying hard to pretend the magic was still alive. Softly losing us without a sound, falling slow to the ground. Our love faded like the dusk, leaving ashes made of trust. Softly losing us day by day, wishing you had chose to stay. I saw the light in your eyes turn cold, a story dimming, left untold. We stopped trying without a word, our hearts beating but unheard. I kept hoping for one last spark, but you faded into the dark. If we meet again someday, maybe we'll glow the same. Softly losing us without a sound, falling slow to the ground. Our love faded like the dusk, leaving ashes made of trust. Softly losing us day by day, wishing you had chose to stay. The messages I never sent hold the things I really meant, soft, true. I kept My fingers typed your name, but fear blew out the flame of what we could have been. Now the silence feels alive, cutting deep like a knife, carving regret into my nights. Unsaid words bleeding through my hands, stories no one understands. I held too much inside, now everything has died. Unsaid words burning still, wounds time refuses to heal. If love had found a way, I'd have told you yesterday. I rehearsed the lines 1,000 times, but choked between the broken rhymes. I let fear decide my fate, watched love walk out too late. Now these words are all I keep, whispered through the nights I weep. If silence could speak, it would confess this ache feels too well known, a weight that's always grown. When love begins to fade, I've traced heartbreak before, but yours cut even more, deep in places unnamed. Familiar pain feels strange, every breath rearranged around what you left behind. Pain feels familiar in my chest. If pain is all I know, then maybe I'll grow from it. Feels familiar again tonight. Stealing sleep, stealing light. Maybe heartbreak is my home, a place I want away. If pain is all I know, then maybe I'll grow from it. Your warmth is long gone now, like snow on silent boughs, leaving frost where love once bloomed. I breathe and see the cold stories we never told, frozen deep inside my chest. The winter never ends, even when the daylight bends. Your absence chills the air. Cold winter heart beating slow underneath the fallen snow. Love once lived but fell apart. Now I own this frozen heart. Cold winter heart tonight, losing warmth, losing light. You left me in the frost, counting everything I lost. Yeah, you iced the hope I tried to keep alive, left me buried where love can't survive. Every heartbeat cracks like glass, shattered echoes of our past. I melt a little but freeze again, haunted by the might have been. If spring ever finds its way, maybe I'll thaw from yesterday. Winter heart beating slow underneath the fallen snow. Love once lived but fell apart. Now I own this frozen heart. Cold winter heart tonight, losing warmth, losing light. You left me in the frost, counting everything I lost. Counting everything I lost. My heart aches without sound, a wound too deep, too profound, hidden where no one sees. I smile but break within, a quiet aching sin of loving someone gone. The hurt whispers through my ribs, tracing everything you did softly but painfully real, bleeding softly inside my chest. except the ghost you left behind. Your memory hits without a sign, a heartbreak made of time, still lingering in my blood. I try to name the pain, but every word feels vain, like you were never real at all. Hurting without reason again, bleeding through what might have been. I wish love came with healing, not this endless empty hurting without reason tonight, losing battles I can't fight. Your absence speaks too loud, a silence I'm not proud. I keep falling into memories I didn't choose, trying to win but still I lose. Your name is a wound I can't confess, carved deep in my loneliness. And every time I try to move on, something whispers you're not gone. If pain is just love's echo, then mine still calls your name. Hurting without reason again, bleeding through what might have been. I wish love came with healing, not this endless empty feeling. Hurting without reason tonight, losing battles I can't fight. Your absence speaks too loud, a silence I'm not You didn't break me fast, you broke me slow to last, a gentle ripping at the seams. Every smile felt that's true, every touch a fading hue of a love that lost its fire. You left me quietly undone, without blame, without a gun, just softness turned to pain, torn apart gently, piece by piece, till all my hope began If soft endings count as love, then maybe we had enough. Your quiet still rings loud, a voice beneath the cloud of every thought I try to hide. Silence sits beside my bed, playing memories in my head, moments I can't erase. Even in this hush, my heart learns not to rush. It breaks slow, but breaks for sure. Deep beneath silence, I still feel you in the empty spaces you once knew. Your echo lives where words can't stay, a noise that won't go away. Deep beneath silence tonight, your shadow steals my light. I try to quiet what I miss, but silence always sounds like this. I'm talking to the quiet like it listens back, filling every void you left pitch black. Your absence speaks louder than your voice, leaving me without a choice. Silence cuts sharper than your lies. Deep beneath it, heartbreak cries. If silence ever lets me breathe, maybe then my heart will silence ever lets me breathe. Your shadow steals my light. I try to quiet what I miss, but silence always sounds like this. Sounds like this. The door was left ajar, as if you didn't go too far, but your footsteps disappeared. I waited in the cold for words we never told, a goodbye left incomplete. Your silence haunts my nights, where your face no longer lights the places we once loved. Unfinished goodbyes linger still like a dream I can't fulfill. You left me with no closure, only shadows of what's over. Unfinished goodbyes waiting for peace, but I can't find my release. You vanished without a sound. Now I'm lost where you were found. Yeah, I'm stuck in the echo of a word unsaid, where the things we meant to say are dead. Your exit was quiet, but it shook me deep. A promise left broken, a secret we keep. I'll never finish what we started here, still holding on to a ghost so near. If closure never comes, then I'll learn to walk alone. Unfinished goodbyes waiting for peace, but I can't find my release. You vanished without a sound. Now I'm lost where you were found. Yeah. Each scar is a story of a love turned to worry, a battle I never won. The past hangs in the air, whispers of what's not fair, telling me to let it go. But healing feels too far, like a wish on a star that fades before it's real. Wounds never heal, they just stay, bleeding softly every day. You left, but the pain remains, forever etched in my veins. match the past, but the fabric was too fast. Love left stitches in my skin. Now the hurt just sinks in. Wounds won't heal, that's the truth. It's a scar that steals your youth. Wounds never heal, they just stay, bleeding softly every day. You left, but the pain remains, forever etched in my veins. Wounds never heal, they just grow, turning everything to snow. The cold is all I know, since you chose to let me go. Maybe pain's the price of love, a debt I never paid. Your absence fills the air like a song that isn't fair, a melody without its tune. I keep waiting for the rain to wash away the pain, but it falls and still it stays. Every tear that I cry whispers a goodbye, but it never seems to end. Tears never dry, they just fall like an endless waterfall. I cry for things we couldn't save, for a love that couldn't behave. where you still call my name. I watch the days slip through, each moment feels like you, but time doesn't care to stop. I'm fading with the hours, like a flower losing power, dying before it blooms, forgotten by time, left behind where love was meant to find. You moved on, but I'm still here, waiting for what disappeared. Forgotten by time, no trace, chasing shadows in empty space. I still remember what we were, but time can't make it stir. I'm stuck in memories I can't erase, trying to find a time and place where we still lived in love so free, before time stole everything from me. You've gone, but the past still plays, a song that time can't change. Maybe time will bring me peace, but for now it's just a thief. Forgotten by time, left behind where love was meant to find. You moved on, but I'm still here, waiting for what disappeared. Forgotten by time, no trace, chasing shadows in empty space. I still remember what we were, but time can't make it stir. I walk through empty streets where no one else repeats the echoes of your touch. The silence wraps around where voices used to sound. Now only shadows speak. I search for signs to see, but there's nothing left for me, just the void you left behind. Lost in emptiness without your face, I'm falling through an endless space. You're gone, but I can't forget couldn't hide, words that stay too still. Your absence fills the space where we could have found grace, but silence fills the gaps. I'm left with what we meant but never said, never spent, a love that couldn't speak. Unsaid words fall like rain, leaving traces of our pain. I wanted to let you know, but now it's too late to show. Unsaid words fill my mind, tied in knots I can't unwind. I loved you with every breath, now silence is all that's left. Yeah, I kept everything locked inside. The love, the hurt I couldn't hide. I let it sit, let it break me down. Now I'm wearing silence like a crown. Your absence speaks louder than a voice, and I'm stuck here with no choice. I could speak them now, maybe we'd heal somehow. Unsaid words fall like rain, leaving traces of our pain. I wanted to let you know, but now it's too late to show. Unsaid words fill my mind, tied in knots I can't unwind. I loved you with every breath, now silence is all that's left. I kept everything locked inside. The love, the heart I couldn't hide. I let it sit, let it break me down. Now I'm wearing silence like a crown. Your absence speaks louder than a voice, and I'm stuck here with no choice. I've been chasing your shadow through every place we used to know, hoping it leads me back to you. The sun sets and I still run, hoping to find what's undone, but the darkness never fades. You're just a silhouette, a memory I can't forget, a shadow that's always too far. chasing shadows of what we had, running from the love I never understood. But I'm lost in the dark, fighting for a broken spark, chasing shadows in my mind, trying to leave the past behind. But you're always just out of reach, a love I couldn't keep. Yeah, I'm chasing shadows that fade with every step, a love I lost but can't forget. Every time I turn, you disappear, a ghost that never feels near. I keep running, but the path is unclear, chasing memories stuck in fear. Maybe one day I'll catch your light, but I'll still be lost inside the night, chasing shadows of what we had, running from the love I never understood. But I'm lost in the dark, fighting for a broken spark, chasing shadows in my mind, trying to leave the past behind. But you're always just out of reach, a love I couldn't keep. Your voice once filled the air, but now it's just despair. Silence grows where love once was. I try to hold on tight, but everything feels light, like the echoes of our past. You faded with the dusk, a love I couldn't trust, and now silence speaks for you. Fading into silence to slip away, taking all the words I couldn't say. Your love once loud, now still and cold. I'm left here watching you fall. Fading into silence, it's all that's left. fast, a love that never seemed to last. Now all I hear is the empty space, the silence where you used to chase. I try to hold you, but you slipped through. Now all I have left is you. If silence could heal, maybe I'd find peace. Built my hopes on you, a dream I thought was true, but it shattered in the light. The pieces cut me deep while I tried to keep a love that was never whole. Now all that's left are scars from dreams that reach too far, and promises you broke. Shattered dreams remain inside, pieces of us that couldn't hide. I try to fix what was never real, but nothing left can heal. Shattered dreams still haunt my nights, flickering like forgotten lights. I hold them close, but they slip away, leaving me in disarray. Yeah, I chase the dream you sold to me, but it's nothing more than misery. You turned our love into glass, shattered in the past. Now I'm walking on broken ground, trying to stand without a sound. If dreams could break the fall, maybe I'd learn to stand tall. Shattered dreams remain inside, pieces of us that couldn't hide. I tried to fix what was never real, but nothing left can heal. Shattered dreams still haunt my nights, flickering like forgotten lights. I hold them close, but they slip away, leaving me in disarray. If dreams could break the fall, maybe I'd learn to stand tall. Every room is filled with you, your voice, your smile, your view, but you're nowhere to be found. I still hear you laugh, like a memory on my path, fading but always near. Your echoes call my name, like a fire that won't flame, but still burns in my soul. Echoes of you are all I hear, whispered soft but crystal clear. You're gone, but still you stay in the spaces where I pray. Echoes of you linger on, a love lost but never gone. I reach for what you left behind, but you're trapped inside my mind. Your echoes scream louder than your voice, a love I couldn't make a choice. Now I'm stuck hearing what we were, a memory that's still unsure. You laughed but left your sound, and I'm lost in the noise I found. If I let go of your echo, maybe silence will show